Alrighty, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I don't know if anybody's watching, but it does not matter. Let's get to work. I need to finish Sidekick. I need to finish Sidekick. It's been a while. I love the project. I really want to finish it off. I just haven't got the time to do that. So let's do that today. So today I want to work on the part where on the deploy. So when you deploy your application, I have been storing the hash of the environment variable file somewhere. And then the idea is that we can basically figure out what's happening with that environment variable file. And if things have changed, then we can basically just update it. If it haven't changed, then we don't do anything about it. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna do that one for the deploy. So that will finish up the deploy command because I think that's the last thing to do with the deploy command. After that, I will work on the preview deploys, which I haven't done. I've done some off, but I'm finished. But once we finish the deploys and the preview deploys, and we get the environment variables working, we should be in a very good position to be awesome. So yeah, here we go. Anyway, so let's shift to the stream scene and they kick it off. Let's go. All right, so I'm actually gonna play some lo-fi music. Let me see. Lo-fi music in the background. And then I will unmute this guy and then just reduce it a lot. So I don't, okay. You should be able to, oh, okay, you can hear that hopefully. Actually, way more in the background. Ah, yes, just very light like that. And then I can do this for me. Cool. All right, then, let's do this. All right, let's actually do this for real. Okay, this is working. Everything's fine. I think. Cool, sounds good. I need to, 1 second, I just need to get the chat here, just in case somebody asks any questions or anything, we can respond to that. All right, all good, let's do it. Cool. So if I obviously always have to do this. I always open up a new, okay, you need to drop it down. Yeah, I really don't want to hear it. I usually don't play music when I'm working. For you guys watching, you can hear some music, but I'm not interested really. Um, turn off the monitor even. Okay, cool. So this is just the music now, and then I am much louder than the music, which is what we want. Maybe just a little bit like that. Cool, done. All right. So, am I in Zellige? Yes, I am. Most importantly, let's go into Helix. Cool. So now if I were to, actually, another thing is, we also have this Next.js Docker. I don't know if this is the one. Oh yeah, it is. Because if you go to Sidekick YAML, this is hosted on Next2. And if you go here, this is Next2 right there. And then get away of this API route. Yep, this is it. This ends up in 175 slib. That's okay, all good. Now, this is what I'm talking about. So basically, this project has an end file, which has this database secret, which is called new URL. So that means if I go back here and refresh this, I don't know if you guys see this, but anyway, you have the environment here, which is called a new secret, which is amazing, 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 amazing. Cool. So that secret is coming across nicely as we want it to be. And we now would like to basically deploy, change a secret and deploy and see that deployment coming through. And that's the whole point, is that we can see the deployment coming through. So now if I were to go back to here, you can see on the deploy, I do have a comment here. Yes, here we go. So we need to check if the hash has changed. I'm gonna move zoom in a little bit. If the hash has changed or not, and if it did change, we need to re-encrypt the file and send it over and then continue. Cool. So right now we have the Docker build stage, login stage, login. We basically log in, and then we do the Docker build. Yep, and then we need to figure out that part first, and that part comes from launch because we have this hash. Yes, calculate the store the hash of the end file. And then we basically has end file equals false, and then it becomes true if we do have an end file, and then we loop over them, and then we just do it, right? And has the file equal true, and then blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. Now, if I were to go back here, should we do this in a stage on its own? I think we should. Yes, let's make a sprinter. Let's make a spinner. And then let's call this env check stage spinner. Okay, that's not being used anywhere. Checking your no, maybe yeah, checking env vars, checking the environment variables. Yep. Okay, cool. So we have that spinner, and then what is this? This is a replacer. What is happening here? App config file, SSH client. I haven't looked in this code for a while. Let me see. Current hash, encrypt new end file. This is on deploy. If the app end file does not equal 0, does not equal nothing, read the file. Unable to process, yes, and then get the current hash. And if that is, oh, we already have that done. Okay, but it wasn't working last time I did this. So what is happening? Env command execute the public key. I am confused as, man. SH. STDN of the environment encryption script. Yep, that's fine. And then if there's an error, and then we rsync it. Oh, wow. Okay, so this code that I'm trying to do is actually already there. But it didn't work last time. Interesting. So, let's delete this. Okay, what is happening? This is inside the Docker build. Okay, so cool. So let's do this. Env command here. What am I doing? Env command here dot std out equals os.std out. Just show me what's happening, my man. Okay, cool. And then another env command dot stdr equals os.stdr. Yep, that's fine. Run it, show me what happens, and then where are you doing this? rsync encrypted.env. To root Viper server address, and then the app config app name. And then the app config app name. I think that makes sense. So open up another one, SSH root at, this is the wrong IP address. Let's get the right one. This is the right IP address. Yep, let's get in. Show me what's happening here. We have next one and next two. Cool. System restart required. I couldn't give a damn why. Maybe later. It's fine. Let's see what's happening. Users logged in 0. System not very low. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So that's the thing. So actually, this should work. So if I go into next two here, because I'm very good with naming things like every single developer I know. Terrible. Anyway, if I do this, encrypted.env, right? So this actually makes sense. I don't know why this didn't work last time. So if I change this to new secret, save it. Right now we get new secret. Okay, if I just go back here, this is all saved. To go install. Oops. Go install dot. Come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go install dot. That's done. And then over here, this is not in Zellage. Get out. Get out. Don't touch anything without Zellage. Don't do it. Just don't do it. And then open up the Sidekick as well. There's this for me to see what's happening there. And then, what should we do? Just do Sidekick deploy, which should deploy a new version. Let me just check the code again. Yes, and then build up the Docker, build it, and then after you build it, deploy it. Here we go. If the end file equals 0, right. This is the deploy if it was empty. Yeah. This is the zero downtime deployments, right? And this is the deploy if it was deploy app script, deploy app with env script. Okay, something's here is wrong, right? If it doesn't equal, if it's not empty, then deploy, run this guy, which will have SOPs included, which is the whole point. And then run this command. Any issues, do it. Otherwise, deploy with this. Okay, that sounds good so far. And then get the latest version, add one to it, right? And then smash it in there, and then write the file. I don't see anything wrong here. View your app ads. All right, mate. Let's give this a try. All right, deploy. What's happening? I can't fail to establish this connection. Unable to authenticate methods attempted. Yes, that's because SSH dash add. I want to add something specific. This guy. Cool. Let's do that again. Come on. Let's do that again. And I'm logged in now. Cool. Yes, I think orb stack is not on at all. So let's do that. Remind me later. Let this guy go up. That's cool. I think that's the issue. Log in successfully. Deploying a new version. Yeah, I need to stop panicking because these errors are really mystical. Let's see. Here we go. Here you go. All right, now we are building the latest guy. Okay, now we just have to wait. I know, it's annoying. I know, it's annoying to me too. Gotta wait for the good stuff in life, you know? It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and then you have to keep working, hustling. And then at some point, things connect together, you know? I am saying some wisdom here. You guys should listen. All right, cool. So now, now hopefully, if things go well, I should be able to refresh this once this is done, and I should see the new value, which is basically the new value is, put this guy in the background. The new value is new secret because I'm very creative. So yeah, let's wait for it. I just hope nothing goes wrong. Thing is going okay. That's good. So that's built. That means it's awesome. Now the deployment part is the part that is a bit touchy. I actually think this can be faster. I don't know if okay, it's done. Cool. Now, last time I did this, there was something wrong here. Yes, here we go. See? That's why I'm saying something is wrong. So what happened is my question now. So what exactly happened, my friend? So can I don't have Helix, so do I? I don't have Helix. Okay. Snap install Helix. If you understand, yes. Dash dash classic. So I don't know why this happens. I have the instinct that this script is not doing its thing. Sops execute docker compose up. Yeah, I don't think this is working very well. And then the other thing is, yeah, I am inside, yeah. Yeah, so this guy is no good, really. I don't like this. SSH error. Utils run this command and this deploy client. Replacer app with env. I think this is not right. Utils run command and returns a channel of a string, right? Yeah, so could you do that now temporarily? Yeah, let's do that. We'll install dot. So now every time we run the command, we will see exactly what happened when it comes out, which is very bad, but it's good for what we're trying to do here. So I'm trying to figure out why this end file didn't come across really. Yeah, so I have the utmost hesitancy. Yes, thank you, Helix. Open up the encrypted file. So when was this last encrypted? Last modified. Okay. 1022. So this was modified. Interesting. Yeah. So this was modified. I think the problem is that guy. Yeah, I do think the problem is here. I do think the problem is that line in the utils in the scripts here. This line is not right. Although it actually makes sense, exec env, I have this, right? Exec env, I have this somewhere else in launch. Yeah. So I have this, go into the folder exec env, and then you exec env this. I don't know, it looks good to me. Something is not right. Replacer dot replace. So that's next to, right? Okay, how about this, my man? How about this, my man? How about this? Let's copy this guy and then go in here and then literally go docker compose ps. Data, here we go. Database variable is not set, defaulting to a blank string. The database URL variable is not set, and then that's defaulting to a blank string. That's because you didn't do it properly. So, am I gonna sit here and wait for you? No, I'm gonna do it myself. Sops exec and if of encrypted.env and then exact this, bro. Uh-oh. Ooh, what happened there? Oh, yeah. I really don't like this. Okay, let's do it again. Sops exact and oops. Exact and is that right? Yes, my man. Exact env with encrypted.env off. All right. How amazing. We have to type it, don't we? I hate my life. Don't think so. Docker compose scale dash dash scale dash dash no create no recreate. Ugh, I have to type it. I hate my life. Okay, cool. It's fine. All right, do it again. Why not? All right, let's do it again. Let's do the whole thing. So sops exec-env of encrypted.env, and then you docker compose. Can I change the position of these tabs? I can't, right? Awesome. That means we need to close this tab, open up a third tab, go again into next docker zillage into it, hx, open up the env up, open up the env, and then I actually need to delete the encrypted file from it. But anyway, open up the env and open up the sidekick. Happy days. Cool. Come back here. So this is docker compose. Yes, that's right. Dash b sidekick. Yep. And then up dash d no depth dash dash scale up dash d dash dash no depths. But then the thing is, we need to scale this. Yes, service name equal 1 dash dash scale, and it's called next 2 equals to 1 dash dash no recreates or I don't know. I'm not very convinced. Dash dash no recreate next to. Yeah, I'm not very committed. Found orphans. If you remove the next to running, and then now it didn't really complain, eh? Hold on, what? Mate, you're not helping. Okay, docker compose ps. What do you mean, man? Open up the encrypted file again. Database URL is here. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. Docker compose dash p sidekick ps. Next one and next two. And then that's the traffic. So what is next to? Okay, how about this? Docker compose down, docker compose dash p sidekick down of next to. Okay, cool. Now do that again. Now if I refresh this, I should get a 404. Thank you. Cool. Now let's do this. Docker compose dash p side. No. We need to do this. Sops exec dash and encrypted, and then just do docker. Oops. Do this. Docker compose up. No. Dash p sidekick up dash d. Let me think. Docker compose. We have a docker compose file here. That should work. Cool. So now if I restart this, wow. Cool. This deployment script is screwed. Amazing. Why? Okay. Let me think for a little bit. So we have deleted the old container, and then we are scaling down, right? All right, here we go. Because you did this the wrong way, you dumb. You should have done this here when you scale it up. Amazing. So this should go like this. Sops exec env encrypted dot env with this stuff. You should do that. And then when you come back here, this is basically scaling down. This doesn't make any difference. Yeah, so this is, you scaled it up to 2, and then you scale it down to 1. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, okay, cool. I got it, Mike. I got it. I think this will fix it. I have been wrong many times, so I'm ready to be wrong again. Happy days. Okay, cool. So have you done this to v2? The env file hash hasn't changed. How? That's not correct. That doesn't make any sense. What have you done with the env file here? If the env file is not 0, So have you hashed it? Oh my god. No, you have hashed it because you sent it. You just didn't save the new hash, have you? Come back down here. Come back down here. Come back down here. Yeah, yeah. We haven't saved the new hash, so we need to calculate the new hash first. So go to launch and then search for hash. Where is this defined? Yes, sir. I know. Where does it get its value? Okay, here we go. So this guy, bum 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 bum. Yes, literally, good point. So we need the end file. We need to open up the file basically. Yeah, that should be okay. So I think we should be. Nah, it's not worth it. Nah, why have it clean when you can run like that, Mark? All right, so that's done. Okay, here we go. So basically, update env hash. But the problem is, we shouldn't do this unless the environment has changed. So how can we tell if the environment has changed? Wait, hold on, I don't get it. If you so on deploy, you're actually not checking at all, right? So if it's not 0, you are always doing it. Amazing. Wait, hold on, what? Dude, I'm so confused. What is this? Who wrote this code? If the environment is not 0, open up the file, calculate the hash. No, that's right. If the hash is not the same, all right, so that means we need something here called env file changed, which is going to start as false. Actually, we don't even need to start it. I don't think so. Actually, it's fine. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna start at false. And then what we can do here is that we can say this env file changed equals app-config file dot app dot env dot hash app dot env dot hash does not equal current hash. That's right. And then where is the current hash coming from, my friend? Something's not right. What is current hash? Ah, okay. I'm absolutely blind. Of the env file content. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Now, instead of this, you just go like this. If env file, oops, if env file has changed, then you do blah, 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 blah. Now, at the same time, you need to update the hash of the env file. And how to do this? Env env file changed. Env file change update hash. I feel like adding a comment like this is so mid. Anyway, all right, awesome. That's the wrong way. Update hash. I have no idea what I'm doing. So if env file has changed, then we need to update the hash. So we do have the hash, don't we? No need to recalculate the hash. Right. Env, how to call this? Current env file hash equals an empty string. Oops, we don't work here. Empty string, and then basically just change this to get it like that. Current env file hash happy days. Yep, and this will be current env file hash happy days, and then go down again. Over here, just say if it has changed, then my man, boom, 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 gotta get, save this to format it, and then the app dot env dot hash equals env current env file hash. How amazing. How amazing. Otherwise, don't do it. Yes, fine. Cool. And then save it. All right. This should do a good a better job at least. Cool. Now let's go back into here, go into this guy, and then just call this. I think I do. Yeah, it's not cool. Happy days, forget about it. Just call this life secret. Cool. And then after you've done that, and then you just go here, you go sidekick deploy, and cross your fingers and wish for the best. Let's do this. Sometimes I want to listen to the video more. Hey. Wow. What? What? All right, are we doing this? We are doing this. Okay. We are actually doing this. That's awesome. All right, we are deploying again. Let's see. So if if I know how to code, if I know how to code, this should be the life secret. If I know how to code. All right, Docker image built. This takes too long. I don't know why. Get out of here. Actually, no. Okay, cool. Hold on. I'm gonna check something. Why does this take so long? What am I doing here? I think there is a Docker build handle. Yes. So do I have Docker handle script? That's the prelude. Docker build tag. So why is it not using? I don't know. I don't like this. I don't know why it's not using the cache or something. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. It's working. Amazing. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. And if I were to go back here, close this up, open up Sidekick again. Let's go. The end file has changed. The version has changed. And we're good to go. Now, let's try this again. So if I go here and then live, I am a legend. I am a legend. 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 Let's do it again. Docker. No, actually, it's a Sidekick deploy. Deploy this change, and then you should be able to see this change here. That's awesome. I still hate how slow this is. This is the Next.js app. I don't know why it takes so long. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Let me think. So, why is I can stream back the response, but there'll be nothing useful there. It takes 1 minute to deploy. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of time for me. Yeah, I was thinking about getting out of Docker, all completely out of this, to be honest, but I don't know if that's possible, you know? Yeah. I feel the music might be a little bit too loud. Yeah, so I don't know if that's possible. I don't like it. I think it's too loud. I think it's too much. But yeah, I don't know. So I do think it's too much. But I don't know how we can reduce the 1 minute to something else. Yeah, anyway, we got it done again. Here we go. So let's see what happens now. Okay, so I think the music is alright for you guys, but I don't know if it's alright or not, to be honest. I can't exactly tell. Okay, cool. Let's refresh this again. I am legend. Absolutely loving this. Okay, cool. The other thing I need to do actually, which I haven't tried before, I think I made some things to depend on those things. So if I were to do cyclic deploy, have I said that this is zero downtime deployments because I'm absolutely amazing? I haven't said that, have I? So if I were to go here and I go like watch me curl this URL here. Oops. Watch me curl this URL here. And then you will see now that it says I'm legend. I don't know what's going to happen actually now, but now it says I'm legend. Like this guy build and cook. Actually, what am I doing? This is not going to work. Let's change this to something else, I guess. So let's do this. Hello Zero. Hello Zero downtime deployment, that is. And then Sidekick deploy. Cool. And this is pinging it basically every second because I'm a masochistic. If we give this enough time, you can see now that it should be good enough to show hello Zero and I am legend at the same time, but wait for it when the deployment happens. But yeah, it is zero downtime deploys, which I'm absolutely loving, to be honest. So yeah, I do think this tool is going to be very handy. But it takes a minute to build it. Like, I hate that. Don't know why. Yeah. Next.js Docker build taking too long. It's too heavy and handsome. Okay, I don't care. I mean, like, I'm not building for Next.js, so it's fine. But I don't know. I don't think this. Actually, I haven't seen the Docker file as much. Man, I don't want to get into the specifics. Okay, let's go here. Now this should change. This should change. Wait for it. Wait for hello Zero. I am legend because now they are both two instances at the same time, and then it should settle down on holy Zero. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bad getaway. Damn. Damn. We've got bad gateway for a second there. So it's not 100% zero downtime. I need to fix that. Yeah, I need to fix that at some point. I don't exactly know why that happens, so I need to debug it a little bit more locally, to be honest. But maybe we might need to scale it a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, okay, cool. So we just fixed this, which is what matters at the moment. So that's awesome. Now we need to work on the preview, environments. But now we do have the deploys and they respect the environment variables. And that's awesome. Actually, I can show you also that we can do this app dot, oh, really? Okay, index, cool. So now if I go here and then change this to whatever. Oh yeah, we do have Sidekick there. Okay, cool. Right. On legendary Sidekick. Oops. Legendary Sidekick. Okay, cool. Docker. There's no Docker. That's the whole point of writing this tool, to not use Docker anymore. Okay, we don't need this guy anymore. All right, we don't even need this SSH window anymore. We don't need it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool, awesome. So I'm very happy with this. Can you not screw it up? I'm very happy with this. Let's see what have we done. What? Right. Well, why did I moved types to utils? That was a long time ago. And then we got the YAMLs. Okay, cool, cool. Let's just do this. Respect. Let's just call this what? Respect envars changes. Changes on redeploys. Redeploys. Oh, not very smart. Cool. Push it. I know. I know. How to say this? GitHub. Yes. Cool. Git push. Happy days. Awesome. This should be done now. And if I refresh this page, legendary Sidekick. Happy days. That's how easy it is to deploy the stuff. One command deploys, people. One command deploys. Awesome. Cool. Now, moving on, the other thing I need to work on, which is the whole point of today's stream. Actually, give me a little music. Cool. What are we gonna do? Yes, work on boom. Okay, deploy. We can close this. We can close this. Work on preview file. Yes, here we go. Now, what are we doing here? So last time I made sure that you have committed your changes. Now this is going to fail. So if I go like Sidekick deploys preview here, please commit any changes to Git before deploying a preview environment. And the reason why we do this is because I need the hash, a commit hash, a latest commit hash for me to actually be able to deploy that environment. I don't know how you guys do this where you work, but where I work, we literally just take the commit hash, which is actually not there. But anyway, and then yeah, if it is committed, it's gonna give it to me. So let's just say git add dot, git commit. What do we do here? Just changes and during line, during stream. Oops, yeah, whatever. Okay, cool. Let's do that again. Yes. So the idea is that we are going to take this hash, if I hope that's copied, and then basically do this like that. Yes, of course, it doesn't exist so far, but that's the whole point, is to get it to work that way, and then you can have your deploys, your preview deploys working that way. Cool. So let's continue on. So if there is a dirty environment, if there is a dirty Git tree, we are going to ask you to basically commit what you have done. If there is no risk any changes for nine, and then you exit, and then you get the hash. Yes, exactly. Give me the hash, and then if you get the output of that hash, that's the hash output. Beautiful. Now, what we need to do here, this is bullshit. What we need to do here is a bit tricky, because basically we need to replicate the launch command in multiple places, but we need to do this in a different file. So let me think. So I'm not going to ask about any of this. So actually, it's more about the deploy then, not the launch, right? Because we are going to run deploy, but we need to make a new folder, a different folder. Yeah, okay, we do this already, my man, so it's all good. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there will be a lot of things in common here. So for your yeah, it's kind of a mix, because we're not gonna do this. We are not gonna do the fancy stuff, the fancy zero downtime, the most supposedly zero downtime deploys. We're not gonna do that. We are always going to make a new deployment. So that means our deployment command is much simpler. All right, let me think. I said, let me think. What? Well, I think launch makes more sense. Docker. Yes, this will always be there. Yeah, we need all of this actually. Yep, we do need all of this. We don't need that. Yes, copy this stuff. Should probably be doing this in a better way, but I am not going to do that. This is inside the function. Go here. Oh, okay. What did I do? Go here. Actually, just paste it with a P. Organize your imports. Happy days. Cool. Now we don't need this replacer at all. There's a million things that are not being used, which is understandable. Now, I think we already loaded the app config file, didn't we? We did. Amazing. Cool. So that means we don't really need this. We definitely need the SSH client. We definitely need the SSH client. Did I save the... Okay, we just printed it. That doesn't work. Let's just call this deploy hash. A deploy hash will be equal to literally a string of that hash output. Yes, that's right. What are you doing here? We don't... I think we already did that up here. Viber init yet, right? Okay, I don't know why are we not... Okay, cool. Actually, just copy this. Yes, like that. I mean, if that is the case, because you wouldn't be very smart to do that, but it's fine. And then could you please stop doing that? We don't need that anymore. Okay, and then we are simply just checking the tree, getting the hash, getting the deploy hash. Okay, bro. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. This probably needs to go up all the way, actually. Wouldn't this guy do the same thing, my man? Yes, it will. Cool. Forget about it then. Okay, cool, cool. All good, all good, all good, all good. There should be a lot of refactor done at some point. Okay, now, I'm not gonna do this. We have the login stage, and okay, we have to do this. Okay, cool. It is 3 stages. Let's call this deploying your preview and just log into your VPS, and then yes, this is where we are going to use. We don't care about any of this. This is this is always going to be a fresh one. So let's copy we don't care about any of this. We should just hash the file and send it over by default. This is from launch, more relevant. So what is this? You're lining up, you're getting the app name. We have all of that. And then here we go. This is reading up the environment file. Else no file detected. Huh. This looks like a prime example for a beautiful refactor. Yeah, I don't think we should be doing all that here. So let's cut it and put it somewhere else. Yeah, let's cut this and then open up utils. I feel like utils is really growing, no? Utils, stages, scripts, and spinner. I don't use this, by the way. Oh, okay, I'll read it at some point. So now what? Yes, give me another function. And then this function, what does it do, man? This function is basically, this isn't launch. This is handle. This could be called handle. Handle env file. I don't know what it's going to return. I don't really recall the function as much. Extract function or organize imports. Okay, cool. Now let me think for a little bit here. This guy, we need to actually return all of this. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. We don't need this. We just call file exists. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So now this will have to take the env file name, which is a string. This is not TypeScript. In file name, which is a string, and then we don't need to do this. End file checksum. Oh, where is that being used? End file. Why is that not? Okay, end file. It is being used, obviously, but it's not being exported or anything. Yeah, that's fine. Has end file equals false. Okay, I don't like this. It should be. No. This function should only be called if there is an end file. Well, I don't know. That sounds silly. Yeah. So it's basically like this. This is the function right here. If there is an end file, we are going to do all this, which is basically going to be replaced by utils that handle end file. Exactly. And then we don't need to do all this. It's just ridiculous. Yes, I like this more. What do we do? We do like this? No, we don't. We do this? We don't. I don't know. I just command shift R. Yes, here we go. Cool. End file name has an end file equal true. No, we're not gonna do that here. This should also be done here. That's it. If it does exist, then you have an end file and then you handle it, and that makes more sense. Now this guy, I don't know why you're not, oh, he is complaining. This guy will take an end file name. Yes, and it also should take end variable because it's need to end variables. It actually will take that too because it's going to mutate it. Right? Right. And that means it's taking a pointer to end variable. Yes. Does that work? No, it does not. What am I doing? Go back to here because this has to be a pointer. Too many arguments. Why? Go back here. This is not correct, actually. I actually don't know what the type is. This is what? Type of a... Okay, cool. So this is a string array. And then this is... Yes, like that. So we're passing the reference to the environment variable. And then this is a reference to... I think this should be like that, no? No, I think the type is like that. I'm really confused. I think this looks right. I think this makes more sense. I honestly don't know. I think this makes sense, right? It's a reference to... it's the reference to the app config file. I think this is all right. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, what is happening here? It is complaining, you dum-dum. Expected blob found end. Man, yes, I know this has to be like that. Mixed. No, it's the type. This is the type. This is the type. Ah, I'm not very good with this. Okay. What do you want? Ah, missing. What is it? What? What is the error now? Okay. LSP restart. I hate this. So there was no error in the begin with. Man, man, this has to be uh, the type here has to be like that. Am I saving this thing? Oh, what's going on? What the hell's happening? This is the OBS effect, isn't it? Everything just bloody freezes. Yeah, anyway. Okay, cool. So now, what are we doing? Yes, continue. If there is an ad, do that. Yeah, I do think that makes more sense. So go back here, open up .env, and then just basically do this, please. Yes, and then just go here. Hello, hello. Yes, and then Sidekick deploy. I just want to make sure it's fine. And then this is it. Do this to this. Okay, we need to do we need to return anything though? I don't think so, no? Ah, we do need to return that. Oh wait, what? Do we need to return the checksum? Okay, why are you not complaining about... Where is this coming from? Oh man, what is going on with this file? Okay, are you happy now? You still... What was the diagnostics? Open diagnostic picker. Imported but not used. Yeah, man, I don't know. I know. That's not the point. Missing again. I am not happy with this at all. I am not happy with this at all. Yes, finally, a moment of clarity there. Handle, yes, a moment of clarity indeed. Cool, all good. Now we do have a lot of things here. First argument to append to a slice must environment. What? First argument to append must be a slice. Ah, this is a slice. What is going on? I am so confused with these errors. What is the... Say again. First argument to append must be a slice. Have in variables. Yeah, I'm very confused and I'm not very good with this. Can I see this again? Again? My God. Man, come on, what's happening? am I not seeing any errors? Oh my God. Let's see. What's the... It's 14% usage in the CPU. So why are you smashing this guy? Oh, I can't even save. Oh my God, I'm dying here. Okay, my server is up and running. Yes, okay, this is working now. Yeah, so we don't need to do that. That's fine. Finally. So what the hell is going on, man? Can't save anything. I don't know. There's nothing much running on my PC. I honestly don't know what's happening right now. I can't save as much. It takes forever to save, literally. All right, I am about to go bazinga on this guy. Oh, what's happening? Are you done? Okay, cool. Okay, we still have end file checksum. No. End file checksum is something that we have to return, my friend. You have to return a lot of things actually. So return end file. Oh, what? End file. What? What is this? Undefined. Ah, right. Fair enough. Too many return value. I know. Shut up. I know. So we actually need to return a couple of things, right? So the end file checksum, we have to return that. I think something here is wrong. And we have to return the Docker end property. Yeah. I don't know if we need to do this. I just don't get it, right? We can just delete it, and then they need to basically originate inside here. There is no point in doing this. And even end variables, I don't get it. Yeah, all these guys should just be initialized here, really. Like that. So they are not really variables. We just return them back. And file name, yes. But the rest, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. And file name, yes. And then slow down. You read it. And then you go the end variables. Okay, yeah, that's right. And then the Docker property, yes. And then I don't even think, okay, we'll calm down. This end variables, because we need it outside here, so that makes sense. End file checksum, what's the issue? No new variable. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh. It's like this. Yes, and then the Docker end property, where is that being used? Docker end property, again, we are appending to it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That makes sense now. Okay, cool. Then we need to return this one and this one. End file checksum, so yeah. So this should return string. Basically, yes, end file checksum, and it should also, no. The other one is Docker end property. That is not a string. Yeah. Docker end property. What is that? Just return the whole thing, dumb. I don't think. Oh man, I'm really losing my touch here. I definitely am. I most definitely am losing my touch here. That makes sense, right? Handle end file will just, okay, I can't save again. Okay. Handle end file, we just read the file. Let's go through this slowly. Yes, we're reading your file. We open up the content, and then we go over it, and then we append it to environment variables, and then we make it into an end property, and then we hash it, and then we return to you the hash and the end property. because we don't need the environment variables anymore. And right, we don't need the environment variables anymore. Yeah, where are you going to use them anyway? So that makes sense. Now, this has a return that is extremely important. So let's get that, which is two things: Docker end property and end file checksum. Yes. End file checksum and Docker end property equals the return of this function. Oh my God, I can't save again. Ah. Man, come on. What is happening? Oh, I'm not happy at all. Not happy at all. Not happy at all. Was it all because of the error before? Right, this is inside of an if statement. I hate my life. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This is enough. Enough torture. All right. It's been like, what, an hour? I gotta go. I will probably see you guys tomorrow if anybody's there. Yeah, let's see. Tomorrow I need to finish Sidekick. I have to finish Sidekick. I have got to finish Sidekick. And I will be smashing it out in the next couple of days.